Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Xenonauts 2, an extraordinary strategy game set in an alternate history where the Cold War rages on and Earth faces a formidable extraterrestrial threat. In this gripping tale of survival, we must rise above political boundaries and defend humanity against a growing alien presence. But before we embark on this thrilling journey, I want to express my heartfelt appreciation to the talented team behind Xenonauts 2. This playthrough wouldn't be possible without the hard work of the team at Goldhawk Interactive or the support of their publisher at Hooded Horse. If what you see here today piques your interest, I encourage you to grab a copy from GamesPlanet.com, who arranged for me to have this early access, so special thanks to them. By using the affiliate link in the video description, you not only secure your own copy, but also contribute to the growth of this channel. As of this video going live, you should be able to pick the game up from their online store for around 32% off. Now, let's dive into the heart of the action. It's 2009, the Cold War rages on, and mysterious sightings of unidentified flying objects and unknown beings have become alarmingly common. The aliens grow bolder by the day, and our underfunded, undermanned, and under-equipped forces must stand tall against this imminent threat. As the commander, we'll lead our multinational military organization from the shadows, seeking out and engaging the alien presence wherever it appears. We'll expand our covert network of bases across the globe, pursue research and development to bridge the technological gap, and train, arm, and command our ground troops in deadly tactical battles. The alien menace is diverse and relentless. We need to be aware of the human agents known as the Cleaners, working alongside the extraterrestrial threat. Striking them is indirectly striking at their alien overlords. By infiltrating their bases and gathering intel, we'll uncover the truth behind this global conspiracy. This war against the alien force unfolds on a global scale. We'll strategically manage our resources, establish multiple bases, and specialize each one for detection, rapid response, research, manufacturing, and defenses. Decisions we make will shape the outcome of this entire conflict. To understand and combat the alien threat, we'll engage in combat operations worldwide, recover research samples, and unlock a vast array of advanced equipment. By infusing alien technology and developing autonomous combat platforms, we'll strengthen our forward operations and defend our bases. From intense aerial battles to ground operations, our tactical prowess will be tested. We'll manage positioning, ammunition, cover, specialized equipment like C4, and more as we outsmart the enemy in every engagement. Losses will be inevitable, but the survivors will grow more experienced and capable of facing future dangers. We will accept our losses and move on. There won't be any saves coming in this campaign. One really cool thing about Xenonauts 2 is the difficulty options are actually customizable. They're just presets, but we're going to be playing on Commander difficulty for this playthrough. That sets our starting funds to 2 million, starting panic at 50, monthly funding is at the normal level. There's extra enemies and missions. They get a slight bonus to accuracy. We don't get any bonuses to soldier survival. We don't get to see their health. We don't get to see how much damage exactly is inflicted by shots. Air combat is not auto-resolved. It costs time unit for our units to turn to shoot at enemies. Our armor is destroyed on death, UFOs have dynamic health, and the achievement difficulty we'll receive is Commander, which I'm pretty happy with. I'm not going to play on Iron Man mode because if something happens, especially with it still being early access, we'll lose our save and the whole game will end, but I will not be saves coming, and I'm going to skip the introduction. It has a short little campaign that'll explain while we're doing some playing. Let's jump into the campaign. So this is our chief scientist, Gaius Bolt. I mean, this is just the chief scientist. Commander. Good of you to finally make an appearance. Apologies for the delay. I think our commander looks very stoic and iron-chinned. This place isn't exactly easy to find. Yes, I believe that's rather the point. Commander, glad to see you made it. Welcome to our backup facility. So they're referring to a backup facility here. What happens in the prologue, which is the tutorial which I've skipped for this playthrough, is essentially the base is attacked by the Cleaners, which are a mysterious force that seems to be working for the aliens. Pretty much as soon as we shoot down our first UFO, and we're forced to evacuate it after taking a few casualties defending the landing bay. So this is us regrouping after that evacuation. I had a command room and a cache of emergency supplies installed a while back. No getting around the fact that our new home is a derelict nuclear bunker full of 60-0 junk though. Hope you're fine with cold showers, cold food, and, well, cold everything. You don't last long in the military if you're not, that's true. What's our status regarding the Cleaners? Relocating brought us some time, but they're still after us. If we don't find a way to eliminate them soon, they'll find us and start attacking here too. But they're not even our biggest problem. Indeed. My recent studies suggest once estimated mass is factored in, extraterrestrial activity appears to follow a mathematically predictable pattern. More precisely, exponential growth. And we're nearing the end of the curve. In plain English, the UFOs arriving in our skies will soon begin to increase rapidly in size and/or quantity. I doubt it'll be long, but until the aliens launch a full-blown invasion. I don't like the sound of that. How long do we have? Weeks. A couple of months at most. I suggest we make the most of it. Okay, so we're going to place our first base here. This is actually a pretty big decision that's given to us right at the start of the game. Our first base is free, and the rest of the bases will cost a significant amount of money to build. Our eventual goal is to build a number of bases across the world so that we have radar covering as much of the land masses and the seas really as possible. Now you can tell the radar range of a base by the 3 blue concentric circles that come out from the icon. The inner circle is 1 radar, the middle circle is having 2 radars built, and the outer circle is our range when we have 3 radars built. So that's something we're going to move towards quite quickly. The temptation here is to put this somewhere like America or maybe Europe to try and cover the dense populations that are there. But what we really want to do is try and cover as many of the regions that the world is split up into as possible so that we've got cover over those. We also want to have a thought about how our radar coverage is going to grow as we build more radars, so we're not placing bases redundantly where there's too much overlap in their radar cover. Especially with how expensive they are, we want to spread these out so that it's sensible as much as possible when we're placing them. For our first base, there's a temptation to kind of maybe try and cover Russia and Asia a little bit, or Asia Pacific, but I think I'm going to build it somewhere in East Africa. If we just move things around carefully enough, if I do something like this, you can see that the starting radius of our radar is not ideal, but once we've got our second and especially our third radar built, we'll be covering all of Europe, including the United Kingdom, a significant chunk of a significant chunk of Russia, most of the Middle East, in fact all of the Middle East, and all of Africa as well, and quite a bit of India too. So there's a significant amount of the world's population covered by this radar, and it means that we can then focus on one more radar maybe in Russia somewhere around here. Then eventually we'll get one in America. We can almost cover all of America with 1 radar. We'll need to get something down in South America, and then eventually we'll need to build something in the Pacific as well. Maybe something down here so we can get New Zealand in there, up near Darwin. Something like that. But for now, let's focus on getting this European radar in place. This is the first thing we're going to do. Placing that down gives our base. We're going to call this Bastion Base. And we're going to accept that. And we've now got our first base built. Invasion analysis. Hey, Commander. Seems like the covert stage of the invasion is coming to an end, so I'm officially handing over control of the organization to you. I'll still be here running day-to-day operations, but right now we need someone with military experience in charge. A quick primer on what you need to know. We're in surprisingly good shape, given recent events. We got a helicopter away with all our civilian staff, chief scientist included, although naturally he spent the entire flight complaining that we'd rescued his lab assistants instead of his research notes. Please resist the temptation to cause him bodily harm. The only thing worse than having him in charge of Research Division would be not having him in charge of Research Division. The man is quite literally a genius and absolutely essential to the war effort, and totally not a Cylon. Your best chance of getting him to shut up would be to start recovering the research samples and specimens he wants. Let's find some aliens, kill them, take their stuff, but I'll let you figure out the specifics of that particular topic. The eventual goal is to learn enough about the extraterrestrials to work out how to defeat them, but reverse engineering their technology might help even the odds in the meantime. There'll be poetic justice in using their own weapons against them. I'll take care of the political situation, provided you keep global panic to a reasonable level. My agents can't operate if a region gets too paranoid, which means no funding and alien influence goes unopposed. Lose too many, and I won't be able to stop tensions spilling over into nuclear war. Don't forget, the Cold War is still in effect. This is 2009, alternate history. America, well, the West and the East, America and Russia, the USSR, are still a thing, and they're still kind of against each other. Let's get started, eh? There's coffee in the pot. Alright, let's accept that report. Next, we need to assign our first research goal. There's only one choice right now: development of robotic combat vehicles that can be deployed on tactical missions to provide fire support for our soldiers. Sounds like a useful topic. Next thing we're going to check out is the main base. So we actually need to construct our base in this game, and it has a pretty straightforward tile-based base building mechanic. Now, the first base you get already has quite a lot of stuff built, and some of it's not ideal. I wouldn't really want to put these 3 exactly where they are, but we can work around this. There's adjacency bonuses built into things as well. So we have a workshop here that produces items for us. These are barracks, and because they are adjacent to each other, you can see the plus here, we're getting a bonus from them being together like that. Our access lift and this storage bay, storeroom, actually get an adjacency bonus as well, because it's easier to move things in there from the access lift. Laboratory here is for research. This is a radar that we use to detect things on the geoscape, and obviously there's a generator farm here for batteries. Sorry, for generating power, not for batteries. So the first thing I want to queue up is I want another radar. There's no adjacency bonuses on radar, but I'm going to keep them all up here. It's going to take 20 days to get our second radar up and running. I also want to build another generator. We do get an adjacency bonus off those, so I'm going to build that here. I want to build a medical center. This room will allow just injured soldiers to heal a little bit faster, and getting this under construction as early as possible is something I'd like to do. I also want another laboratory. We've spent quite a lot of money at this point. The other things I might want to pick up is eventually some more living quarters, but I don't think we need those right now. A training center would also be nice, but we don't need it at the moment. We don't need a missile battery. This should be good enough to get us started. Next up, engineering. I don't know the name of our engineer, but he's clearly Russian, as he's saying Da Comrade. So even though the Cold War is in effect, our organization is clearly multinational. What I do want him to do is I wanted to get him to produce some Defender armor, which is a suit of reinforced armor for our troopers. I don't think we get a description here, but I want to get them to build 2 batches of that, which will build 8 armor for us for 10,000 per unit. So that production is already started by just clicking on Start Production. Next up, we need to go through our soldiers. The first thing we need to do is get rid of anyone who has red stats. As far as I'm concerned, red equals dead. So there's 6 stats in the game. HP is just how many hit points your soldiers have. Turn units is how much they can do in a turn. Accuracy is how easily they hit with weapons with no bonuses. Strength is how much stuff they can carry before their turn units gets affected. If they're overburdened, they will get less turn units in a turn. RFL stands for reflexes. This is how likely they are to fire free shots during enemy turns when they detect an enemy. It's not an essential stat, it's useful to have. And bravery is 1, how likely they are to break if something goes wrong, and B, how susceptible they are to psionic attacks from what I understand. So these are all quite useful stats, but 39 reflexes isn't actually the end of the world. Corporal Yang here isn't too bad. The rest of their stats are pretty good. However, Corporal Yukai with 39 accuracy, you can go. And actually Troy Jones here, his stats are pretty terrible across the board. 49, 49, 41. We're going to get rid of them. Is there anyone else here who I think is a liability? We have this Blake Robinson with 42 hit points, 40 accuracy, 46 bravery. I think I'm going to ship them. Wang Longyun here is a little bit concerning with 44 turn units and 49 accuracy. Anything less than 50 turn units is honestly quite hard to use. Sergeant Ivanov here is also pretty bad. Those are the most glaring ones. We're going to dismiss those. That's 4 we're dismissing. And what we're going to do is we're going to recruit 4 new soldiers to replace them. So first of all, I want to see about a sniper. Do we have anyone with 70 accuracy? 61 is the highest. So we're going to try and get someone 69 accuracy. We can pretty much forgive any other stats for a high accuracy on a sniper. So we're going to grab this person as a sniper here. There's a... that 38 HP just completely invalidates Chloe Walker here from being picked up. 53, 62, 54. This person is, 44 turn units is really bad as well. Turn units are pretty important. I actually want to make sure we've got 2 really good... wow, these are not great soldiers the game's giving me the start here. Maya Home here is pretty nice, decent spread. What else do we have? Anyone with good HP? We've already picked up the best person with the best HP. They're also the best accuracy. There is Troy Jones here with low reflexes. I think I just binned someone with low reflexes. No, I kept them. We might end up... I need to pick that person up again. So we want this person, and I think it was HP I searched on. Was it this person here? Was it? Yeah, it was Maya Home. We also want to pick up... I wanted some people with decent turn units and decent strength. The reflexes, honestly, this is not great. These low HPs are really terrible. This low accuracy, just even with a shotgun, I don't want to go with someone with 39 accuracy. Dolph Kaiser here has 55 turn units, 50 strength. He would make a decent rifleman, but his accuracy is really low. Honestly, the recruitment pool is pretty bad at the start of this campaign. I'm 60, 60, 60. The turn units is very low, though. Turn units are really important. I need to pick up 4 soldiers, however, so we're just going to have to go with what we've got here. I might pick up Wang here with the 46 and the 46. It's not ideal. I did get rid of soldiers about that. I wasn't expecting the recruit pool to be this bad. It's been a lot better in my test runs. The 44 accuracy here really hurts me, but the rest of his stats are reasonable. We could make this guy an assault. I'm really unhappy with these recruits, but we're going to grab them. So we're spending 40 grand on those recruits. Not ideal, honestly. I've had much better recruits in the past. These are just our base stores. We're not going to worry about that too much. Now we need to sort our soldiers out. Before we do that, though, I'm actually going to sort out our aircraft. We're going to rename our fighters. These are sort of I believe they're MiG-25 variants. This is Hitman 1, our primary, our first aircraft, and then we've got Hitman 2 as well, just so we can identify which base they're coming from. I can actually rename them after the base, but I want a Hitman team on here. Hitman 2. And then we're going to rename, I got my Discord to pick the name for this. I didn't know what they were picking the name for, but there's quite a few options. When I did a random check, the one that came up was Carnival. Is going to be our first aircraft. And you can see how I can actually arrange our soldiers and how they're going to come out. Let's just kick everyone out for now. We're not going to set this up until we're going into a mission. Now, I am going to rename the soldiers, and the way we're going to do it is we're going to name them after people who've supported the channel first, and then after that I'll go into any kind of people who want to be named in the campaign. But the first squad for sure is going to be people who've supported the channel, either through the super chat or channel memberships or Ko-Fi. That's the easiest way to get in. If you do a channel membership or anything, you'll get bumped to the top of the list, so that's something to bear in mind. I think we've set everything we want to do up. We've done the base building, we've done research, we've done engineering, we've set our soldiers up. We need to wait 2 days for the new soldiers to arrive. We don't need to do anything here, here, or here. There is Xenopedia stuff. I want to try and keep that pretty secret, really, because that's for you to pick up when you're playing the game yourself. Let's jump into the geoscape. Now, there's no pausing this game. When you're in the geoscape, time is ticking, but it ticks by pretty slowly. So I'm going to speed time up and see what comes up. We're basically waiting for something to happen. There's our first batch of Defender armor produced, and there's a second batch of Defender armor produced. So Defender armor gives your troops defense, but it also reduces their accuracy. However, it's worth it, I feel. Okay, we have our first tactical mission has appeared. An alien research team has been sighted gathering data in a local region. This presents our organization an opportunity to eliminate them and recover the equipment for study. So this is an elimination mission in an arid biome. So we've got 3 days to pick the mission up. If we win, we'll reduce the panic level in Africa by 50. Sorry, by 5. I wish we reduced it by 50. And if we lose, we'll increase it by 10. We're not going to launch the combat team straight away. We're going to wait for our new soldiers to arrive. Just while we're waiting, these are the different zones across the road. We've got North America, Europe, the Soviet Russia, Latin America, Africa and Middle East, and Asia. So we need to keep all of these as protected as possible. Hopefully, eventually our radar will cover Soviet, Russia, a little bit of Asia Pacific, a little bit of Europe, and a little bit of the Middle East. I'm going to speed time up until our soldiers arrive. They should arrive very, very soon, with enough time for us to get to this mission before they do arrive. They're going to arrive, I think, at midnight. Yeah, okay, our soldiers have arrived. So what we're going to do now is pause the game, and we're going to set up our Sky Ranger. So the first thing we need to do is, if I come into Carnival here, I can actually assign people slots on the aircraft. That's how I want to do it, because I'm going to assign them specific roles. Now I'm just going to quickly grab my list of names. Okay, I've got a specific layout I want for our soldiers for this mission. We've got 9 slots in the Sky Ranger. Sorry, in Carnival. So the first person I want to put in here is a sniper. And I want their sniper to be the person with the highest accuracy in the squad. Now, it's a little bit of a shame because Private Thivum here, who's going to be renamed in a second, actually has very good stats. The 66 reflex, the 69 accuracy, the 69 HP, these are all quite nice. The bravery is low, however, so keeping them away from the front lines is fine for me. So they're going to be our sniper. And they're going to get renamed to... Oh, I actually just kicked them out of the aircraft. So I can double click on them. We'll come in here. I can actually set them up from here as well. We're going to set them up as Game of Kane, our first trooper. And we're going to just give them the sniper preset. So just looking quickly at the equipment we have available for our squads, I could give them tactical suits or defender armor. The defender armor weighs more but gives them 12 armor. The tactical suit has no armor on it at all. They've got a ballistic sniper rifle equipped to them. It does 40 damage and penetrates 10 armor. They've got a secondary pistol. They've got what's called a tactical module, which gives them +4 accuracy. 2 clips of sniper ammo, a clip for the pistol, they've got a smoke grenade, and they've got a demolition charge. They could actually carry more than this. I'd be tempted to maybe give them a med kit if they can carry that. Cool. We're going to give them a med kit as well. That's just something they can carry around. You can see we've got quite a lot of different weapons here. We've got ballistic pistols, ballistic shotguns, ballistic assault rifles, ballistic sniper rifles, ballistic machine guns, and grenade launchers. There's actually 2 different types of ammos for the grenade launchers. We've also got frag grenades, smoke grenades, flashbangs, demo charges, medkits, C4, combat knives, combat shields, smoke grenades, heavy explosive grounds for the grenade launcher, and smoke grounds for the launcher. And we also have insertable steel plates, which give extra armor and tactical accuracy modules as well. So there's quite a lot of customization we can do here. So we've got Game of Kane in here. The second person we want to put into the ship is going to be our gunner, or our heavy. And they've got quite a difficult role to take, and I'm really happy to see that we have a character with 72 strength. Their accuracy and their turn units are not ideal, especially for the weapon they're going to be wielding, but I think it's still okay. If we just switch them out to heavy, the primary weapon here uses 50% of their time units to burst fire and 75% of their time units to burst fire ×2, which is fine. So they're going to be carrying a primary machine gun. They're going to lose the pistol. And we're actually going to give them, if we can equip it, so I can't put the grenade launcher in secondary, but we can put it in their pack. This is a slight turn unit penalty. The good news is that by using this and carrying it around, it's going to increase the amount of weight they can carry over time. We can dump this pistol ammo. This person does not need to carry a smoke grenade because they're actually going to carry grenades. Let's just reshuffle this slightly. I'm also going to get rid of the demo charge because I want them to carry some smoke rounds for their grenade launcher and a reload of heavy explosive round. We're not going to take the heavy explosive round reload. So they come with a load of heavy explosive, and I'm going to give them a load of smoke as well. They'll have to go into their pack to pull this gun out, which will take a little bit of time, but I want to have the grenade launcher available. The accuracy is at 53 with the aiming module, which I want to keep on them as well. And this is going to be matches burn. And just a reminder, to get on the list, just if you supported the channel in some way, that's how you get on here. Okay, next up I want 2 assaults. Now the assaults need to be fast and reasonably strong. So we're looking at people with good turn units and good strength. The accuracy I don't really care about. This person has good HP, which is like a tertiary good stat, good turn units, and decent strength. This is our first assault. So we're going to change them out to assault gear up. I want my assaults to carry C4. If they can't carry C4 in a medkit, they are only going to carry C4. I want them to be able to breach doors. So they're coming in with a demo charge, steel plates, extra shotgun rounds. They've got a flashbang grenade and a frag grenade, and they're also carrying C4 to take out a wall. And they're coming with defender armor. This is going to be Reno Gillenwater. And next up, we've got another assault we need to find. So again, we're looking for good turn units, good strength. This is not as good. This is a pretty good character, actually. We're going to grab them. They are going to be renamed to Morgul. G-U-L. And we're going to give them the assault loadout as well. It's really important you have good time units on your assaults. Again, we're going to drop the medkit, give them C4. I'm going to take the slight turn unit penalty, which does give them a little bit of an accuracy penalty, I think, as well, because they're overcarrying. No, what's the accuracy penalty here from? Oh, it's from the defender armor, of course. Yeah. So they're going to take the accuracy penalty. This should help build up their strength over time. We're happy enough with that. Okay, now I want to get myself 3 riflemen who are kind of the core of the squad, but they're also not the most important members. We're going to go for whoever's got decent accuracy from now. So this person here is pretty nice at 69 accuracy. Did I get the right person in as sniper? Let me just check this. Gabe McCain, your accuracy is 65. Why didn't I pick you? This should be Game of Cain. Let me just do this really quickly. So you should be a sniper. We're going to rename you to Game of Cain. And then we're going to dump you from the squad and we're going to put you into slot 1. Because you should... Oh, I've also knocked slot 2 out, but that's okay. No, just do this. Assault. Yeah, we needed to have the highest accuracy person. I didn't realize we had someone with better accuracy already in the squad. So we come back in here. We check accuracy now. So we've got the 61s. So we'll grab the old Game of Cain and reset them to be a rifleman. I can't believe I missed that. That's okay though. So rifleman, I want to have medkits. I also want them to carry a flashbang. So we've got grenade, smoke, and a flashbang, 1 clip of ammo, demo charges, and an accuracy unit. But I also want them in defender armor. So they're gonna take a the defender armor gives them, I think it's a 3 armor penalty, 5. It's a -5 accuracy penalty for 12 armor. But the accuracy module gives them +4. Now this person is again taking a -14 turn unit penalty for wearing the armor. So for them, I'm going to dump the medkit until their time units level up. But that's okay. We're going to have some more riflemen. So next up, I'll look at the accuracy. We're going to grab this person here. We're going to give them the rifleman build. We're going to give them defender armor. I'm happy with the 3 turn unit penalty. If I give them a flashbang, they're at -9. I'll dump the smoke grenade because our heavy is carrying smoke. That puts them at a -3. I'm happy with that. And we're going to rename them to T-Ram. Oops. That's the next name that's come up on the list. And then 1 more rifleman. Looking for decent accuracy again. The best accuracy we've got left in the squad is this person at 59. They only have 44 time units though. So I think I'm actually going to jump back to this person with 56 accuracy, which is also pretty terrible. Our remaining candidates are not great. If I give them a defender armor, they've got a massive penalty. If we drop the med kit, it's still not ideal, but it's what we're going to go with. I'm really unhappy with this. We'll drop the smoke grenade. We'll take a flashbang. Flashbangs are really important for getting rid of enemy Overwatch and reaction fire. And this is going to be Lyneth. And then last but not least, for this mission, I want 2 shield soldiers. So whoever's got the best strength left and decent turn units. So this person here is in a pretty good state. We'll set them to shield. I want them to carry medkits in their packs if they can. That's a -9 turn unit penalty. I'm happy with that. Shield units kind of don't really have a lot to do once engagements start. Well, they do, but they tend to be quite stationary. So I'm fine with them taking the turn unit penalty. And then I need to give them a name. They are going to be Corazon Ray. Actually, Corazon Ray. And they'll probably transition into riflemen as the campaign goes on. And we need another shield bearer as well. Just because the turn units are better, I'm going to take this unit here. And we'll put them into the shield loadout. And I can customize these at a later date. Did I give you a medkit? I did. I don't think I can give you a medkit. You're already at a pretty massive penalty. So we'll just take the -6. I would also really like to give them flashbangs. Can you carry a flashbang without too much of a penalty? -12 is pretty high. We'll just have to leave it as is, unless I want to dump your extra ammo, but I really do want it. It only weighs 2. And we're going to rename you to Shravan Prasad, who I think was the first person to ever support the channel, which was a long time ago. They probably don't even still watch, but they did support the channel, and I'm going to support them. Okay, so we've got everybody set up. We've got Game of Cain as our sniper. We've got Matches Burn as our heavy. I really want to put Matches Burn into Defender armor, but doing that will completely ruin their time unit, so they're going to have to sit in Tackle Suit for now. We've got Reno Gillenwater and Morgul as our 2 assaults. We've got Game of Cain, T-Rem, and Lyneth all as riflemen, and then Corazon Ray and Shravan Prasad as our shield units. Everybody is suited up. If we go back to the aircraft menu, go back to Carnival, we can now arrange our ship. So what I want to do is I want to put both assaults, I don't know why I'm dragging them around like that. I want to put both of our assaults, so 3 and 4. I want to put them at the sides of the aircraft because we can actually dismount from the side of the of Carnival here, and there could be aliens to either side of the ship. Then I want to get our shields, so I want to get 8 and 9 either side of the door, so that they're the first to breach out. I want to put our heavy, which is number 2, at the door as well, because they're going to struggle to move around. Behind them, I want the sniper, and then I want the rifleman like this. So this should be a rifleman. The sniper should be here. So these are 3 riflemen: sniper, heavy, shield, assault, assault. That's the layout I want for our dropship. Okay, we're ready to embark on this mission. Let's select the mission and select launch combat team. We're going to send in Carnival. It's fully loaded with our troops. This is just confirming the setup that I just did. We're going to launch dropship. The aircraft will then fly in real time to the drop zone. You can see it's moving very slowly. I'm going to speed things up just to get us there quickly. You'll also notice that there's the aircraft has its own detection bubble around it, which isn't that much use. Anyway, I'll see you on the battlefield. Okay. An alien research team has been sighted gathering data in the local region. This presents our organization an opportunity to eliminate them and recover equipment for study. Victory conditions: eliminate all hostile units. Loss conditions: all Xenonauts are eliminated. You're almost on top of the energy signals, Commander. It is highly likely there are extraterrestrial life forms nearby. Let's hope they weren't expecting a fight. Eliminate all resistance and secure the area. Okay, well, this is an interesting start because right away we actually have some sort of alien entity directly in front of the doors to our dropship, which is a surprising turn of events for them to be right there. Things we can pick up from the information we can see. There's some sort of walled compound here. There's a road here. There might be a market or something here, judging by this. We also have the edge of the map here. So it looks like we're in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, which gives us a pretty safe location to move out from. My initial goals in this kind of encounter are to get out of the dropship without taking reaction fire and set up an L shape so that we're looking in 2 directions and not overlap, so we can build towards overlapping our fields of fire. Basically splitting into 2 combat teams that support each other. The first thing we need to do is take care of this alien. I'm going to try and rely on our heavy gunner to do this because I would really like them to level up. Now, we've got ourselves a night mission, so everyone has been equipped with flares, which is a great first mission for us because this is going to really detrimentally affect our accuracy. But we're going to try and just let rip with a burst. So you can see here the game is telling me that it's going to cost me 33 time units to use the burst fire mode on my gun, which will fire 10 shots. 28% chance to hit with each one. I can right-click to change my firing mode. This one will use up 22 time units to fire 3 shots at a 42%. I'm just going to let rip with the full, honestly. I think that's all I really want to do right now. Okay. This alien is dead. We've got to hope that no aliens come from here. And we've got 11 time units to try and do something with Matches Burn. But I wanted to make sure he was dead, and I felt like that was the best way to do that. That's 1 kill for Xenonauts. For the next thing we're going to do is we're going to actually just check there's no aliens behind the ship here before I do anything else. The one thing I don't want to do is run everyone out the back door, like deploy them into the light cover that we have here, and then find out there's an alien standing here and an alien standing here that just shoot them in the back. So we're going to make use of the 2 assaults that I put at the side doors when we deployed. By right-clicking on the map, I can spend a turn unit to turn in that direction, which then will reveal what is there. And then I'm going to get them to step forward 1 step and look in this direction. There are no aliens that I can see behind the dropship. So this is safe area. Up until this wall, we don't have to worry about any fire coming from this location. We're going to do the same thing with Reno Gillenwater here. We're going to turn them out. No sign of any aliens immediately. I'm going to take 1 step forward. We're going to look right. We're going to look left. So with the limited view distance that we have, because this is a night mission, which I should have been aware of because that's when we landed the dropship, we are not pretty safe or reasonably safe. Now the cover we have here isn't great. This is all light cover, but at least gives us positions to deploy to. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get Corazon Ray here to come out of the dropship and actually deploy behind this cover. No sign of any aliens so far. We need to police this entrance here. What I would quite like to do is put someone behind this rock, but I need to watch out for fire coming in from this direction. So I need to make sure there's enough of a detriment along here so that they're not going to take fire from anyone coming this way. But I think if Matches Burn can get there, they can't. Okay, we're not going to put them there then. Let's bring Shrav and Prasad up to... I could put them behind this bush and look this way. No sign of any aliens. We maybe want to... just set a gun up here watching in this direction, probably a rifleman, and we'll move the shield up this way. I want to try and keep our shields moving forward, so I'm going to move them to here, and then I want to get them behind this cover here. They don't have the turn units for that, so I'm going to face them. I'm going to leave them for now. I want to get one of our riflemen, we'll get Game of Cain up behind this bush, get them to face this direction. I'm going to press C, that gets them to crouch. The crouching does not increase their accuracy, but if you read the tooltip here, it gives them a 20% bonus to not being hit, which is what I want to do right now. Next up, we're going to get another rifleman. We're going to use Corporal T-Ram here. I want to get T-Ram in cover next to, I think it's Corazon Ray. Yeah, next to Corazon Ray. And we're just going to get out of the dropship this turn. That's our main focus. With enough time units for people to make reaction shots, I don't want to reveal any more of the map than I have to. We're going to have to reveal a little bit because I want to get Reno behind this tree, which is hard cover. They've detected an alien. We've got an alien all the way back here. What we're going to do is we're going to back away from that alien, crouch, and turn in this direction. They don't have enough for a reaction shot. Have they got no C4? That's weird. They should be carrying C4. Oh, no. I think it's in their bag. I'm not sure why the C4 is showing 0 of 0. It might just be because they haven't got it equipped. Something's gone wrong there with the deployment of the C4. Is our other assault not carrying any C4? The other one's not carrying any C4 either. I may have messed up the equipment for that, which is a shame because I really wanted to blow some doors open in this mission. But we'll come back to that later. Let's get our other rifleman. So I could put a rifleman behind this tree. I don't think I've got the time units for them to fire back. Let's put them in cover here. They've got enough for a snapshot if I crouch them and they're facing the right direction. It's not great. Our other assault, I'm going to bring around to here, where they've got good cover, and they're going to come forward next turn. I'll crouch them, face this direction. Their view is blocked. And our sniper, I can put them here. They'll have 37 time units left, which is enough for an aimed shot if the alien... Oh, they actually can see the alien from here. They don't have a shot, though. I'm going to bring them here. That's going to leave them with 29 now. I don't know why they lost time units. Oh, it's because I pressed crouch, I think. Yeah, I pressed crouch by accident. Oh, that's a great start. So let's move them here. Because they've only got 29 time units left, I'm going to crouch them. They should have... It's awkward cover. They may get shot. And I'm just going to move Matches Burn against the wall here so they're a little bit harder to hit. And then I'm going to end everyone's turn. I can use spacebar to end a character's turn any time. I don't actually like to do that until I've finished everybody's movements, just to make sure that we're okay. I'm actually going to face them this way in case someone comes around the corner. You're good to go. You're good to go. You're good to go. And we'll end our first turn. I'm not sure what's happened with the C4. When I've done it before, I've put it in their backpack, and I wonder if not putting it in their backpack has meant that they haven't been able to carry any, possibly. It's a bit weird. They should have C4. Here comes the alien. He's taking a shot. He's not hit. We've got reaction fire back. Sniper shot hit, I think. Okay, the team managed to kill the alien in reaction fire. That doesn't actually happen very often. That's a civilian. Just took a drink of water there, if you want to know what the noise was. And it looks like more civilians moving forward. Okay, civilians, as far as I'm aware, will flee from aliens. But aliens will also start moving towards noise. So we've got 2 aliens dead. We've not taken any shots yet. This is a pretty good start. What I want to start doing now is moving down this road while keeping an overwatch on this doorway. So what we're probably going to do is move Matches Burn to this rock and keep Game of Cain here. They're going to keep watching this area here. And we're going to clear along this roadway and eventually clear this building. The nice thing about this building is that none of these windows are open. This door and this hatch can open, so we need to keep a watch on them. But the first move I would like to make this turn is to move Corazon Ray up to this wall, where they can get us a view further down. What I'm also looking at is there is a roof on this building, and if we can get a sniper up on the roof, we've got good overwatch over the rest of the map, hopefully. So let's move Corazon Ray forward. They haven't seen any aliens. Their job is going to be to watch this area, and what we're going to do is bring a team forward to clear the house, and that's going to mainly rely on our 2 assaults. So Morgul, I would like to bring up to here. They only have 3 time units left when they make that run. That's not ideal. Let's move them to here. See if they can see anything further down this side of the house. Nothing so far. We're going to bring Reno forward as well. I can get them to bound directly to the door. That seems quite risky. But if I bring the riflemen up behind this fence, they can cover anyone that comes out. So I'm going to get Reno to bound to the door. They're not going to be revealed from any new angles because of this high wall. I'm going to crouch them here. I'm going to bring Lynn up to the wall here where they can cover the doorway. So I'm actually going to bring Lynn to, let's just check line of sight, because I want a direct shot from here. So I'm going to bring Lynn to this position here. I'm going to crouch them. I'm going to turn them to look this way. They've got enough for a normal shot. And then we're going to bring T-Ram, and T-Ram's going to cover the door directly if the door opens. So we're going to, I right-clicked by accident. We'll bring T-Ram here. I will point T-Ram in this direction and crouch them. So both of these riflemen are covering these entrances if they open to protect Reno, who is ready to breach next turn. I'm also going to bring Morgul up to the fence as well. We're going to put them here. And we're just going to crouch them. Still looking clear back here. That was a little bit risky. It could have been another alien back here that I just revealed. Next things I'm going to do is I want to bring Prasad up to this position here. Crouch them. And we're going to bring Matches Burn up to here. Ready to cover, shoot at anything that comes around this corner. So these 2 units, we're leaving Game of Cain completely unmoved this turn. Actually, I could throw a flare. That would have been quite a good thing to do. I haven't actually used flares before. I've not done any night missions before, so it's quite interesting. Let's throw a flare here. I believe that will increase our vision range. Yes, it will. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. And we'll leave them there on Overwatch. I might throw, I can't throw a flare with you. I can throw a flare with you, but it'll use up all of your time units, and I want to crouch you. I could throw flares with both of these people, but I'm not going to. I don't need the extra vision range. Game of Cain, we're also going to bring up to this wall, and we'll crouch them, and we'll get them look in this direction. They have enough time units to... No, they don't have enough time units to fire their sniper rifles, so we'll get them to switch to their pistol, which I think is what they fired last turn. Actually, they auto-switched to their pistol, which, again, I wasn't aware the game would do, which is nice to know. But I've switched them to the pistol on purpose here. Reno doesn't have any extra time units left. We're going to end the turn and see what happens. I'm a bit annoyed about the C4. Don't know what's happened there, but it'll be fine. Okay, we've got an alien shooting out of the mist. They're actually shooting our soldiers. They're shooting at the enemy... the allied civilians. We may have just killed that person by throwing the flare and giving the alien vision. There's an alien right here. Okay, so the information that we've gotten from that turn, we know there's an alien here, we know there's an alien here, and there's an alien somewhere here. Now, getting a shot on this alien is actually going to be really difficult because they're behind a high wall. I think what I want to do is... I've really got 2 options. I can start to clear the building, and clearing the building is good for me because it means I have a strong point that I know is safe from aliens, but it's going to be very dangerous to clear it, and ideally I don't want to clear it until I've taken care of the immediate threats outside it. And as far as I'm aware, there's an alien just behind this wall, and there is an alien here. Now what we could do, if you're strong enough, you could absolutely launch a demo charge to here, which would destroy the alien's cover. Let's see if that will do that. Okay, the alien now has no cover. I don't think we can get our sniper in a position where they can fire on the alien, unfortunately. That's 22 time units left. That's not enough. But we could maybe get T-Ram to here, where they'll have enough for 1 aimed shot. If you move to a location and then hold down Shift, the game will preview a shot from that slot. And what we're seeing here is... I've got a 54% chance to hit with a normal shot at this range. The other option is I flashbang the alien. which will drain its time units and suppress it, which means it won't be able to fire very accurately next turn, and I can get TREM in a position to do something about it and fire it next turn, essentially. Although I don't think I won't have enough time units to flashbang it if I move to there, unfortunately. So that ends that plan. The other option I'm thinking is maybe bring Matches Burn up and get them in position. They obviously won't be able to fire this turn. They won't have enough time units left, but they're in good cover to fire at the alien next turn. We could also move Corazon right forward to get a pistol shot, but I think that will expose them too much to fire from here. Moving Prezard forward is a possibility. This is a decent bit of cover, and it's not exposing them to this alien, but they will take reaction fire as they move forward from the alien. But they have the shield. That might actually be a decent bait. Let's see if they can make this without taking any damage. Okay, that was pretty nice. They have a 9% chance to hit. I'm not really putting them here to hit. They're just in good cover here. So both of our shields have moved forward. Putting TREM on the corner here would not give him a shot next turn, but he could step out, fire, and step back in. So I'm going to bring TREM up to the corner, which might reveal this alien. Actually, it did. That was not great from me. I should have thought about that. Let's move TREM into this cover. They've got enough for a flare. We're just going to crouch them so they're in cover because this alien is now in play. Sniper doesn't have a shot, but could get a shot if the alien steps out, although this is going to be inconvenient cover. We're definitely not clearing the building this turn. We've got too many other threats on the board. I could bring Lynn over behind this car. They haven't got enough movement for that. I could move them over to here, but it's going to kill their time units. I could move them behind this wall. I don't think the alien's got a shot on them. It has a small chance to hit, but this will block the shots, and if they step out, they will expose themselves to fire. So I'm going to move Lynn here. And we're going to crouch them, so it makes them harder to hit. That leaves Morgul. I want to bring Morgul up to the corner here, so they basically our two assaults are going to clear the house. I did not mean to open that door. I actually meant to click. So we do actually have an alien in here. However, I think I've got a great shot on them with the shotgun. 64 times 3 from outside. We got one hit. We can fire again. That alien's dead. Okay, we should have now cleared this room. Let me just step out and look this way. Okay, this building is clear. We can see there are no aliens inside. This door, however, is a potential threat. I don't think I can get you into... Oh, no, I can't. That was a really bad play, but I can close the door. Can I close the door? Insufficient time minutes to close the door. That was a bad click. Can't put Morgul there either. We'll just bring Morgul inside. If the alien bursts through this door, it's got a perfect shot on Gillenwater. I didn't check the time minutes. That was just dumb of me. Morgul's turn is done. Actually, we can crouch Morgul. Your turn is done. TREM's turn is done. Corazon Ray's turn is done. Prezard's turn is run. Matches Burn. Do I want to bring you over here? I think I do. Because there's going to be some gunfire in this direction next turn, so you're in position there. Game of Cain, I'm going to leave you where you are because there's a pretty good chance that you can deal with this alien if it comes around the corner. This option here, by the way, is to focus mind. It gives you 30 morale if your people are panicking. We don't need to worry about that right now. So I'm going to end. We're going to turn Game of Cain to focus in this direction. I'm going to end their turn. And sorry, do I have 2 Game of Cain still? I do. I thought I'd renamed this Game of Cain. Wow, what a mistake to make. We'll need to rename this Game of Cain after the mission. I'm sure I renamed them, whatever. And we'll do this as well. So let's end the turn. Yeah. Okay, alien's moving forward. He's shooting at cover, which is great for us. Reaction fire with our pistols. They're not going to hit. He's left himself in the open, though. That was a successful sniper reaction shot, which was nice, because the chances of it are pretty low. He's now just killed an alien on the other side of the wall. But this person has left themselves open to be destroyed this turn, because we can get Matches Burn to open up on them. 19 times 10, I'm going to take the hit, the shot. Okay, they all missed, but he is now suppressed. We can now get our rifleman to move up and take shots, because he cannot do reaction fire. We're going to get Lynn to move behind this box here, turn and fire. Okay, they have 8 time minutes left. We're going to duck them. We're now going to get... Can TREM get behind here? They'll have a bad shot. From here, though, they've got a 63% chance to hit with an aimed shot. We're going to take the 63. Okay, TREM dealt with them pretty efficiently. Okay, so this alien is dead. This alien has taken pretty significant damages on the other side of this wall somewhere. We could blow the wall and catch them. I don't want to do that yet. What I want to do now is I want to get Lynn moving forward, sorry, Game of Cain moving forward so they can get on the roof of this building. We need to confirm, however, that the back of the building is clear of aliens. So, Morgul, I want you to come to this position here. That was actually a riskier move than I thought because I assumed this wall continued. However, it does not appear to be any aliens in the immediate vicinity. I've got enough time to step out and look. Yeah, we're safe back here. This is not a great position for Morgul. This is not the greatest positioning from me in general. There's some cover up here for Game of Cain, which is great. We're going to move them to the ladder so that next turn they can get upstairs and into an Overwatch position. We're going to move Reno up to the wall here. And we'll just crouch them here. And we're going to get ready. So I'm going to bring Corazon Ray up to this bit of cover here. We're going to get ready for this alien to come around this corner here. And if they decide to flank around this way, we have our Game of Cain copy in position ready to deal something about them. Matches Burn has hardly any time units left. T-Rem doesn't have that many, but we'll move them forward to the wall just so they've moved forward a little bit. And their turn. Reno... I would like to put them here, but I'm worried about an alien coming in from this direction and them being exposed to fire. I'm actually really unhappy with Reno's position, if I'm being completely honest. I could try and get Reno up onto the roof. There's cover here. They haven't got quite the time units for it. Can I get them behind this ute? No, I can't. I could bring them back around here. Let's get them out, just because stacking up like that with no cover isn't great. We can't crouch them, unfortunately. Lynn is fine. Corazon Ray is fine. For now, I'm going to leave Shravan where they are. And Matches Burn. Game of Cain is fine. Morgul's not great. And other Game of Cain is exactly where I want them. Okay, let's end the turn. Okay, there's that alien. Just running around in the open. That's a miss with that reaction shot. That's a hit with that reaction shot and a kill. Excellent. So that's most of the aliens dead, I'm hoping. And we're in a pretty good position. Next thing, so starting this turn, the first thing I want to do is get our sniper up onto the roof. I can put them there with 24 time units or put them there with 35. That gives them enough time units for a shot, and then if they don't have a shot, I can move them forward. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to put them here. See what they can see. And do they have enough time units to move here? Yeah, they do. So we'll turn this way. Can't see anything at the moment. If by the end of the turn we haven't seen anything, we'll move them forward to this position. We know there's still an alien back here. It looks like there is a big building here, which we're going to have to clear. The question is, do I want to clear around this corner, or do I want to clear around this corner? What I probably want to do is clear these barrels. I think the end of the map is just here, so I just want to make sure these shipping containers are clear. I don't want Morgul to do that on their own. I would really like... where are they? I would really like... Where's our other shotgunner? I would really like Reno to do that with them. So let's get you to move up to... This is awkward cover because I don't want to expose them to anyone down this road. This is really the best position for them. At 22, they still have enough for a shot if something is there. It's very risky. I think the chances of there being an alien back here are pretty low. This is actually not bad cover here. Look this way. Okay. So there could be something back here. We'll crouch you for now. I'm actually going to let them solo clear this area. This wall is really nice for me to see. I can assume it extends all the way along. And we don't have to worry about anyone crossing over here. This is the main breach, if that makes sense. Let's get Matches Burn to pivot to... I'd like to get them to pivot to this location here. They can't do that yet. Let's get Shravan to come to this corner and hold here, because we're gonna shift. This line is gonna shift along and then move come along here, and then eventually collapse around this corner. Is how I'm gonna arrange it. So we're gonna get Lynn to come to here and point in this direction. We're going to get T-Rem to fold into where they were before. We're going to get Reno Gillenwater to come through the building and stack up here. Actually, they can just run around here. So they're basically, the line is going to extend out and around, just trying to keep our flanks from being too exposed. And I'm actually thinking about getting Matches Burn on the roof as well. It's going to take them a couple of turns to do that, but when they're up there, they're going to be pretty effective. I could take a big risk and finish their turn there. They could then move to there. They have one turn unit. I don't want to do that. Let's finish their turn in cover behind this box. So if something does come, they are in a position to fire it next turn. Okay, who is still left to act? I think it is just the other Game of Cain who's still anchoring this corner. They're getting very exposed. They're being left behind by the rest of the team, but I do not want to leave this avenue unguarded. What I will do is move them to this rock here and get them to look back this way, just so that they're still watching this opening, but they're not getting left too far behind the rest of the team. They're just acting as a rear guard. So I'm going to end their turn, T-Ram, I'm going to crouch you and end your turn. Matches Burn, I'm going to crouch you and end your turn. Lilith, I'm going to crouch you and end your turn. Reno, I'm going to crouch you and end your turn. Shrivan, I'm going to... Yep, do the same. And Corazon Ray. Corazon Ray's actually still got all their time units. I think it's too early to move anyone to this concrete. Honestly, their position is fine for the moment. They've got plenty of reaction fire if we need it. Game of Cain did not get a shot, so we're going to move them forward to here. And we're going to crouch them and just make them face the direction I want. And we're going to end the turn. And we're going to end the turn for Morgul as well. I'm hoping there's only 1 or 2 aliens left on the map at the moment. That's the ideal. We'll see what actually comes up. Okay, no alien activity was recorded this turn at all. Let's just start off with Morgul and clear the back of the map here. That was a risky move, but I'm pretty sure this is safe. We'll come up to here. Yeah, I don't think there's any aliens left in this area. You're just going to crouch. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to get you to crouch and end your turn. Okay, we're now going to start shifting this this anchor around. So the first person I want to move is Corazon Ray to here. And then we're going to bound to here and turn. And they can't see anything. We're going to get them to crouch. Then we're going to start shifting our rifle line along as well. So we're going to get T-Rem. Sorry, this is Reno Gillenwood. They're a shotgunner. We're not going to get to move them yet. Kind of want to put Lynn up on this cover here. We are a little bit exposed to anything that's over here if we do that. In terms of other cover options, though, we don't have any great... It's not great. We could actually be better off blowing this wall and coming through here rather than using this exposed corridor, but there isn't that much here. I also want to look down this road. We also need to worry about this building, although there's no doors open in the building, which makes me think nobody's come through the doorway. Let's bring Lynn... I'm going to be a bit bold here. I'm going to bring Lynn up to this position here. It's a little bit exposed. No sign of any aliens so far. We're going to bring T-Ram... We're going to tip T-Ram to Reno's position. We're going to bring Reno up behind the assault. Face this way and crouch. Oh, I just ended their turn instead of crouching them. We're going to bring T-Ram up to this position here. No, oh, damn. That was a total misclick. I thought I had T-Ram selected. Damn it. I can't undo that either. That's just really annoying. If an alien comes around the corner, they're probably going to die. That's really bad. We're going to get Matches Burn up on the roof in the corner here, where they can set up Overwatch with the machine gun, and we're going to make sure Game of Cain is crouched just in case it gets shot at. You're done. You're done. Corazon Ray. Actually, look this way. I should have done that earlier. Okay, this is all open. So there's been an alien moving around here. It's probably the one we killed earlier, but just in case, we're going to end your turn there. Lynn, you're done. Shrivan, you're done. Game of Cain. I'm going to move you to here. And again, get you to watch this direction. Just, you're keeping an eye on everything. I'm going to end the turn. Sorry about the misclicks. I think I'm just a little bit nervous. I want to get through this mission without everybody dying, but I also don't want it to turn into a very slow hunt through the rest of the mission space. Okay. What do we want to clear next? I think we should get this... I think if there's going to be another alien, it's probably going to be around this building, which is where they've been moving before, but I don't want to ignore this building at all. Let's get Morgul out of here. We'll confirm that there's not a hole in this wall, which I know there isn't, but we'll just confirm it. Yeah, there's no hole in the wall, so we'll just get them to run... They should be fine back here. I don't need to worry about them hurting themselves. Okay, rest of the team... We either need to break across the road here or go this way. I kind of want to hold this junction as long as I can. We do have the sniper rifle and the machine gun up here, so we can probably afford to break off these troops and probably a shield to clear this building while these two hold here. So let's get Corazon Ray. Can I get you to move to this rock? It's a very long bound. It's a bit risky. No sign of any aliens. Face this way and crouch. Then we're going to get you to move to where Corazon Ray was and watch in this direction. We're going to get Reno to come in. I don't think Reno can run all the way behind this ute. Excellent. Big bounds now because we've cleared up most of the map. I honestly don't think there's any aliens in this building, but I don't want to ignore it. And we'll bring T-Ram up to here. And what I'm honestly going to do is next turn we're going to blast a hole in the wall and we're going to breach through the hole in the wall rather than going through the doorway. Because I want to clear this room pretty quickly. So you're all done for the turn. Lynn, I'm quite happy with you finishing the turn with full action. You too. Same with all of our people on Overwatch. I'm going to move Game of Cain 2 this way. And get them to turn and face this way. So they're still covering this gap and they're keeping up with the rest of the team. They're just watching our backs. Just listening for any sounds of the aliens. Not hearing anything at all. And it's our turn again. Okay, they're being very, very quiet. Let's blow a hole in the wall and see what happens. I'm hoping the demo charge is enough damage to blow this wall open. It is, and we can pretty much see instantly that this building is clear, but we are going to clear it properly with a shield unit to make sure there are no aliens anywhere around the corners. Unless there's an alien in that corner there, we should be pretty safe. So you can't crouch you, but you should be pretty fine in that position. The aliens can shoot you from this direction. So let's leave you there. I'm pretty sure the last alien is going to be over here somewhere. So how do we want to clear this building? We can see the roof of it pretty well now as well. There's no aliens on it. We can either come in through the loading bay or come in through the door. I think we're going to stack up along here. And we'll come in through the loading bay. Other option would be just to blow the wall open once everyone is in position, which kind of feels a bit more like what I'm feeling, honestly. So let's bring T-Ram. They can't quite get there this turn. We're going to put T-Ram in cover here, and then we're going to blow the wall. Reno, can you get to this position? You can. I'm pretty certain there's nothing over down this direction either because of this wall. They're going to be in this compound. You're fine there. You're fine there. You're fine there. Let's bring you back up. Can you get to anywhere useful? No, let's leave you there. I need to crouch you, though. You're fine, you're fine. We're going to leave you there, other Game of Cain, and Corazon Ray, you're fine as well. So same thing, this time we're going to blow a hole in the wall and see what we can see. I want to get this alien dealt with quickly. Okay, I just heard him. There he is there. We've got eyes on him. He's hopefully the last one on the map. Alright. What would be great right now would be to flashbang him, but if we blow this section of wall here, it should open up line of sight for the rest of the squad to at least get eyes on him. Okay, do you have a shot now, Lynn? Lynn has a 42% chance to hit with the pallet in the way, and Reno doesn't have a chance to hit. T-Ram from back here has a 19% chance to hit. If I bring T-Ram forward, they'll have a 45. Let's do that and see how that goes before we do anything else. Oh, and that was a kill, but that is not the last alien on the map. Great shooting, T-Ram, by the way. I'm pretty impressed with that. So there are still more aliens in the area of operations. Let's just check this corner. Okay, it is alien free. Let's have a look through this window. Okay, it looks like there's no aliens out here at all. What we might get Corazon Ray to do is move to here. Oh, of course. Most units can jump through windows, but units with shields cannot. We're going to get them to stand behind this doorway and not open it. Next turn, they're just going to check this corner. So we still have one alien probably somewhere in the back of the map here. I want to get moving reasonably quickly. Do you have enough movement to move to here? You do. Do that. And then we'll get you to stay there. And we're going to stack up the rest of the team behind you. T-Ram hasn't got any time units left, but Reno does. Oops, I meant to click C and then press spacebar. And then we'll also bring Morgul up as well. Morgul can't move to there or there, but can move to there. Okay. The ideal would be to get through this mission without taking any casualties, but the chances of that happening are not very high. Let's move Game of Cain over to here so we can keep an eye on this open area. Oh, I meant to actually crouch them. And I'm actually going to move the other Game of Cain back towards this opening, so that we've got another layer of Overwatch in this over here, and also just opening up some more vision options. Matches Burn. I'm going to move to here. I don't actually know if Matches Burn has... Matches Burn can only shoot things. I just realized both of these units can only shoot other things on top of this roof. They can't see over this wall. So we might as well get them moving into better positions. So we're going to get Matches Burn to jump down. And next turn they could move into a better place. Hopefully the other alien moves towards that explosion that it heard. Nothing so far. Okay, we're going to get you to step around this corner and look deeper into this building. No aliens in the building. I'm going to get you to run to the edge of this building here. And look around the corner. No sign. You got 22 time units left. Step out, turn, step back in. Okay, so no sign of the alien in this immediate area. We're going to clear down this building with the rifleman and the shotgun. So we're going to go with the shotgun first. You can get to here. That's a really risky move. Ah, there's some cover here, though. So move to that cover and tell me what you see. And there is a gap in the wall here, so that's good to know. If we'll get Corazon Ray to open this door and move to this rock. And they can keep an eye on this gap for us in case anything comes through here. So we're going to get them to crouch and end their turn. You're here. No sign of any aliens in this area. Lynn can't quite get to the corner. Let's bring Lynn up. There's just no cover here. Because what we could do next turn is get Lynn on the roof. Let's stack up at the ladder. It's really not ideal, but we're going to stack all of our riflemen at this ladder. I'm going to get the rifleman on the roof next turn and hopefully just get the alien while it doesn't know we're coming over the top. And then we've still got Matches Burn who can cover from here. And you're all done. You're done as well. I kind of want to bring you into this position here. It's a bit late to be uncovering Fog of War, though. It's a little bit risky. And we're going to bring our sniper over. I doubt you could get to here this turn. You do have a lot of time units. You can almost get that far. You can get to there. Excellent. Nice to have a really mobile sniper, actually. Crouch, shoot, and pause. Let's end the turn. Okay, I just want to find this last alien and get this mission completed. It's taking a long time. I hear feet steps. I heard little feet steps from somewhere up here. Let's get Lynn on the roof, see what they can see. Okay, no sign. Let's move them to here. Aha, we found him. This should be the last alien on the map. So you have a... From here, you've got a 44, but if I move you into cover first, and then fire, we lose the burst fire. You've got a... So we'd have to switch to a normal shot, but you do get... well, there's a penalty for this being in the way. I want you in cover before you fire. Take that shot, see what you get. We get a hit, which is nice. So I could either move more ghoul to the corner here, where they've got... No, I'd have to move them to here, where they've got a 1% chance to hit. Why is that? Range modifier. Because it's nighttime, ranges are reduced. I could move them to here, where we... Oh, it's a shotgun as well. That makes much more sense. If we put T-Ram here, T-Ram has an 60% chance to hit, and that will leave them with 2 time units. So if I don't get the kill, they're exposed, but I think this is the last alien, so I'm going to take the risk. If we move Morgul first, though, that will reduce the amount of time units that they need to move. So let's move Morgul up behind this air conditioning unit. They've not got a... Oh, they found another alien, and they took a reaction shot. That was really bad of me. That's our first injury. It's because I'm rushing to the finish. This will get me... This will leave me with 7 time units, which should be enough to step back around the corner, I'm hoping. They missed. That's T-Ram's first miss. They're back behind the cover, so there is a blocked... There isn't actually a blocked shot. Great. If we get Reno behind this truck... We're actually in a bit of trouble now. I've actually made a few quite big mistakes here. Do you have any flashbangs? No, you don't. You are not finished your turn yet. You can flash. You could also just kill this alien. If I move you here, hold down shift. Not enough for that. 61 times 3? Yeah, I'm going to take that shot. Okay, he's dead. You have 1 time unit left, which isn't great for return fire. You have no 5 time units yet left. You have no time units left. A frag grenade might be the answer, but I need 30 time units to frag grenade. I could frag from here. It's really risky. This is honestly a huge mistake. If I mess up this frag grenade, we're going to lose a soldier. But T-Rem's kind of hanging out to dry anyway, as is Morgul. So I'm going to take the grenade attempt. This may go really, really badly for me. But sometimes you just have to throw a Hail Mary. Okay. We completely disintegrated him. Apart from a couple of mistakes, that was a pretty good mission. I got a little bit sloppy at the end there, but honestly, I think that was an okay mission. We had 1 injury, no deaths. I'm pretty happy with that. I was just rushing a little bit because I was aware the mission was dragging on and we weren't finding those last 2 aliens, but we did really well. Having a look at things here. Looks like we've got some really nice level ups. T-Ram here's picked up +1 health, +2 accuracy, +2 reflex. Like, this is a really great level up. Same with Lynn. These are great level ups. Everyone has picked up at least 1 time unit, which is fantastic. No Crimson Hearts, which is okay. Crimson Heart gives you +1 to all stats. We picked up 7 Secton corpses, 10 alien scanners, 7 alien magnetic weapons, and 34 alien alloys, which is great. We'll accept that. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to end the video at this point. Pointing out one more thing, panic has gone down in all parts of the world by 5 for us completing that mission. The reason I'm going to end the video here is that mission was pretty long, and I'm fatigued, and I'd like to start the next mission, the next video fresh. So next video is going to just continue straight from where this point is, but I'm going to end it from here. Hope you're really excited for more Xenonauts. I certainly am, and don't worry, we'll fix Game of Kane's double name and work out what's going on with the C4. That's kind of it. We're going to this, there's no guides or anything for this game. I'm going into it pretty much blind, apart from my own experiences. If you've got any suggestions or anything, let me know. If you want to be added to the roster, I've told you the ways to do that. Just support the channel in some way. Got channel memberships or anything like that. If you don't want to, that's totally fine as well. Just thank you for watching. If you're interested in picking the game up after watching this, I'd just like to remind you that I do have an affiliate link for gamesplanet.com in the description of the video, and it should be the first pinned comment, and that should be offering you 32% off for a key that you can activate on Steam. Hope you really enjoyed the video. I'm really enjoying this game. I'm looking forward to playing more for you, and I'll see you in the next video. But for now, I'll catch you later. Ciao.